Hey everyone, welcome to my channel. For those of you who are new, my name is Racquel. For those of you who are returning, thank you so much for all the support that you guys have shown my channel, given my channel. It's been, for some reason, like I just jumped a bunch of subscribers, and thank you so much to whoever has subscribed to me. All of you who have continued to show me support through my channel, thank you. Thank you so much. All right, so this video is the full moon in Taurus. We're going to be having a full moon in Taurus on Tuesday, November 12th. So this is a Picka Pile. This is what the Taurus full moon means for you, or what you need to know about how the Taurus new moon is going to affect you. So this is the most needed messages for the collective. Now, please remember that if you think that this is not applying with you, it might apply to somebody who you are deeply or strongly connected to. All right, so this might be you watching their moon message, so that way you can help them out in this situation if it doesn't resonate or apply to you. All right, okay, so now I'm going to pause the camera so I can bring the camera down and you can pick the piles. I'm going to give you a couple of seconds to pause the video so you can pick your pile. What you do if you're new here, you take a couple of deep breaths, relax yourself, clear your mind, and once you feel like your mind is clear, open it up, and whatever pile or piles jump out at you, those are the messages that you need to hear. I will put all the timestamps in the description box below and in the comments. I will pin it there as well. Okay. All right. So let me pause this. So for those of you wondering, I just started recording in my office a little bit ago, and the sound quality is a little off. I've done everything I can try to think of to fix it. It's still a little off when I have my camera face down towards the cards. So this is why I'm holding them up instead of showing you the actual cards as I read this. But anyway, so let's get on with it. So this is for all of you who picked 1. So those of you who picked pile 1, this is your reading. Alrighty. So your overall energy for the Taurus full moon, that's usually 3 days before, the day of, and 3 days after. So like the whole week around the Taurus full moon, you can be affected, feel the effects from it. And with the Taurus moon, full moon, in general, it's saying, if you think of the way that a Taurus is, they're very determined, they're very headstrong, they stick to their plan or their motivation or their drive, right? But they also can become lazy at times. They can become so driven that they just need to crash for a couple of days. So if a lot of you, even if you aren't a Taurus, but you've been feeling like just weighed down and very tired lately, low energy sources, it's because you've driven yourself a lot in the past. You've driven yourself too much, and now it's time for you to take a chill pill. All right. So that's just the overall energy of the moon. All right. Because, with the moon, things are heightened. Emotions are heightened, okay? We've got financial constraint. This is the major energy for those of you who picked pile 1. So there's some type of either financial constraint or financial limitation during this full moon here. It also can say that you need to be careful with how you're spending things. And with Taurus, Taurus is all about materialistic things. They're all about, their home, what they have in the home. They put a lot of value into the things that they have, in and around the home and what they have. It's like what they have to offer people, and, all their materials is what gives them value. So for those of you who picked pile 1, okay, it's saying don't overly spend. Don't go out and just pick up, random items for your home or expensive items for your home. Take a week to chill out and assess your finances, okay? Because you do not want to go in debt or not have the money for something that you might need later on. All right? The moon message is risk. Now, this is saying, for normal readings, normally when I pick this card, I tell people to take a leap of faith, to jump in, to go full force in this plan or this new endeavor, right? But you got to remember, we have financial constraint here. And what I'm feeling and the energy I'm picking up off of this card is it's telling you there's going to be some type of risk that you may have to take later on, okay? And you're going to need the finances to take that risk. So they're asking you to very carefully watch your finances around this week, okay? Is the risk worth the reward? Is the risk, if you take a risk in finances, is it going to cause some big consequence later on down the road when you actually need the money for something else, okay? Then we've got the 5 of Swords in reverse. So this right here tells me that there's some sort of like weakness or some sort of conflict within yourself about spending, about how you're spending your money. So this might be something like where, for example, let's just say something goes wrong in your car. It's something very small, something that you can pay for. That's fine, because we all need a car to get around. But then the mechanic says, oh, well, if you don't fix the brake lines or the brake lines now, then 5 months later down the road, you're going to need new brake lines. And they want you to spend extra money. Well, it's saying don't spend it this right now. Okay, don't take that risk and spend it right now. Take that risk a little later on. By all means, do not take it 5 months later when the mechanic says it's going to fail. Do it later on down the road. Just make sure you do it within whatever the mechanic's time has said. Do you understand what I mean? It's like, you're going to have to spend money somewhere, okay? But don't go overboard, okay? Don't buy all the extras and stuff like that, okay? Spend your money wisely. Save your money, because there's going to be something that you need to spend your money on in the next couple of weeks. That's going to be something that you really, really need to spend your money on. Like, say, you decide you're going to go out to eat every single night this week. That adds up to a lot of money, right? But then, because you did that, 2 weeks later on down the road, when your car breaks down, you're not going to have the money to fix that car. So it's basically saying watch how you spend your money, okay? Don't fall into that weak trap of, having to have all these extras, these bells and these whistles. Really save your money and ask yourself, if I spend money here, what's going to be the consequence? What's going to be the reward? Be a little indecisive about it. All right, so I'm going to pull some tarot to break this down. Did not mean to go on a tangent there. All right, let's break this down a little bit here. I'm going to do it on my lap so it's not that loud. Spirits, my soul family. What is this Five of Swords in reverse about? Considering these financial constraints for the Taurus full moon for group 1. Please and thank you, my soul family. Yeah, I'm getting, okay, so I'm hearing overspending. Whoever picked this pile, you're overspending way too much. You're buying too many things that you don't need. And they're saying that you need to be very careful and you need to check your finances, all right? Because there's going to be something you need to spend those finances on, like soon. There's going to be a risk you're going to have to take soon. Like after this full moon, there's going to be a risk that you're going to have to take, and it's going to require money. So you need to save. Save your money right now. Do not overspend. Okay, one more shuffle, and then I'll cut. All right, let's see what's on the bottom here. We've got the Ten of Cups, so we've got like happiness coming. We do. I see fulfillment. I see happiness. So that's clarifying the Five of Swords. So coming out of conflict, maybe you and your spouse or you and your girlfriend, boyfriend, significant other, what have you, whoever you're living with, maybe you have been under, or whoever you share your finances with, I feel like there's been a lot of conflict in the past about it, but it's like you're coming out of conflict now. Maybe both of you are both sitting down and assessing where you can save money, where you can spend money, what's the next steps you have to take to accumulate wealth. And I feel like this Taurus full moon is going to help you get those things in order. But along with the Taurus energy, you have to watch your need for wanting to buy things and spend it frivolously, okay? But I do see like you guys reaching some sort of agreement with these two cards right here. It's like your conflict is in the past and you're coming forward for a more fruitful and loving or, understanding happiness with your finances with this person. All right, so then we've got the Five of Swords in reverse again. All right, so this is coming out of conflict. This is putting your whatever weakness you had on the back burner in regards to finances. Okay, maybe your partner overly spends, and that's why you were driven to this reading, or maybe you were the one that overly spent a lot, but it's like you're coming out of that now. All right. Oh, I have it in reverse. Three of Swords. Three of Swords in reverse. So this is also you coming out of heartbreak, emotional upheaval. This is something that has broken you in the past, maybe your financial situation. Like a lot of time this card means heartbreak, but I take it as, broken mind, broken body, broken spirit. All right. So, and there's many things that can break us down. All right. And I feel like the energy coming off this card, it's like you had a mental breakdown when it came to your finances. It's like something finally happened that kind of like pushed you through and made you realize that you really need to take a better look at how you spend things here. We've got 9 of Swords in the upright. There's a lot of swords here, and I feel like it's all, I feel like in order to find your true happiness, right now you might feel like it's through what you have and material gain and stuff like that. And it's like your mind couldn't move past that. But I feel like within this Taurus full moon, it's like your mind finally transcends that. I do see it giving you a lot of anxiety, though. I feel like you have a lot of worry about your money and your financial constraints right now. But they're saying that it's going to be okay as long as you make sure that you are looking at your finances and you're saving the right amount that you need. Don't take any unnecessary risk, because you're going to need that later on in the future. All right. We have breaking trail for your oracle advice. Okay. So breaking trail, what this is about, it's about you planning. You taking, I'm seeing pictures of like going over bank accounts, going over, assets, going over finances, whatever you have that gives that whatever wealth you've accumulated or you are accumulating. I see you like strategizing where that needs to go, and it's like you're prioritizing it. So you're about to have a breakthrough with the way that you spend your finances. We've got Desert Passage, trust that there is a divine plan. So this is all about you giving up your free will to the universe so that they can step in and help you out through this. And especially with the Taurus full moon, you give yourself up to the universe and, really buckle down on where you are spending and where you are saving, prioritizing it right. This is going to get the wheels in motion so that you can have this happy, abundant, fulfillment, flourishing lifestyle, okay? Peaceful, happiness, wealth will come your way, I feel like, but I feel like you need to not take any major financial risks within this week. So within the 12th, what do I say about the new moon? I would say about the new moon. So from the 12th of November until the 26th, I would really watch your finances, okay? But especially on and around the 12th, all right? All right, group 1, I hope that resonated with you. If it did, please leave me a comment down below. Let me know how these actions play out or these energies play out in your everyday life. And if you did not pick another pile, I will see you in the next video. But if you did, I will see you over in that pile. All right, bye. Hey, everyone. So if you picked 2, this reading is for you. All right. So this is all for people who pick group pile 2. Yeah. All right. So before I get into reading this, I forgot to say in the beginning that the Taurus full moon, the full moon is in Taurus. And if we think about Taurus, it's all about determination, drive, going for something that you want and not stopping until you get it. Tauruses are very stubborn. They can be lazy because they have that hard determination for something. And then it's like when they get that, then they just want to relax. They don't want to do anything. All right. And Tauruses like the material. They like materialistic things. They like having nice things in their home. They like, they show their self-value and their self-worth within what they have around them. That's where they get their value from. All right. So that's the type of energy that the moon is going to be in. And then the moon heightens our emotions. Okay. So, and the moon is emotional. So when that moon goes in to Taurus, and it heightens Taurus's emotional reactions to that. So a lot of us are going to be going over our own self-worth. What does self-worth mean to us? Okay, that's another thing that this Taurus full moon can bring about. It can bring about, how are we worthy? How are we worthy to those that we come in contact with? How are we worthy to the people in the outside world? Okay. You, group 2, pulled the energy. So this will be 6 days. This will be a total of 7 days where this will be extremely heightened, because 3 days before, the day of, and 3 days after, that's when the moon energy is like its highest. So, you know, anywhere from this coming Saturday, November 9th, to the 15th. So from the 19th to the 15th, that's when this emotion is going to be engulfed. But we've got Angel of Balance here. 4 and 8 breaks down to a 12, which then breaks down to a 3. So this is all about growth, personal growth, balancing your spiritual world and your physical world. Okay, so balancing your beliefs and what you have, and also what you have in your home, your morals, and what you have around you, the people that you have around you. Okay, your moon message is the Grove, and again, we have 2 and 1, which is 3. So for those of you who picked this, you might want to go look up 33. There is another message there for you. But the Grove. So the Grove is all about healing. It's about healing. It's about transformation. It's about one thing that you've been doing that's helped you overcome a lot of things. Now, for some of you, for those of you who picked this pile, that this might not be pertaining to, it could be that you are going to be in a position to help heal somebody, okay? And you need to find the balance between helping that other person and helping yourself. So that's for some of you out there, but for others of you out there, this time is all about healing past wounds, past relationship wounds, okay? Where your self-worth was involved. So like if someone diminished you, your reputation or your self-worth in the past, somebody that you were very close to, somebody that you used to rely on, and it hurt you, it cut you deep, now it's being brought back up, especially since we're in Mercury retrograde, okay? It will be bringing up things from the past, okay? So this is a wound from the past that's being brought up, centered around your self-worth, all right? It's about healing, needing to heal that, needing to overcome it. Now, we've got the Hierophant as the tarot card here. So this is all about spirituality as well. We've got angels, we've got growth, healing past karma, or past wounds, karmic wounds. For some of you who have your Chiron in the 7th house, this might be a pile that you've picked. See where your Chiron is, but if you have Chiron in the 7th house, this might be the reason why you picked this group. The Hierophant. This is all about spirituality. This is about higher knowing. This is about looking up to somebody who has been through the same similar situation that you have. Okay, this is about putting your faith in the healing process. This is about you putting your faith in a higher source to help you through a hard time you might be going through now. For some of you, you might be hurting during this time. There might be something that comes along that causes you to need to go to that garden to heal yourself and to find the proper balance. With the Angel of Balance here, this is also saying that your guides and your spirits are around you, and whatever pain from the past that may be reoccurring or may be returning, that you thought you were healed from, it's coming back up again because you haven't healed from it and you need to confront it. So they're going to be there with you, helping you. And if you look, there is a moon in the background above these pyramids in this card. All right. So I'm just saying that this is a time where your spirituality, your self-worth, who you are as a person is going to all be called into question. Maybe, and a lot of wounds from the past might be reopened to see if how much you have healed or if you have healed. All right. If it's a past wound and it is brought up and it doesn't really affect you that much anymore, that lets you know that you have healed from the wound. It's being brought back up to show you that you have healed and you have moved on. You have learned your lesson from it and you're moving on. If it's brought back up again and it hurts you, it's like salt in the open wound. It's saying this is a lesson that you need to learn. This is a karmic lesson that you need to learn. It's something that you need to address and heal from. All right. And the way to do that is to, meditation, getting in touch with your spiritual self. All right. Okay. So let's consult the tarot. We're going to consult the tarot right here for this. So Spirit, my guides, what is the Hierophant about in regards to Angel of Balance and the Grove? For the people who picked pile 2 for this upcoming Taurus full moon. Please and thank you, my soul family. I feel like a majority of you, though, you're going to be helping somebody through this. Somebody else in or around you is going through some major inner self-worth crisis right now. And it's like they need to find that balance within them where just the need to balance out who they are and what they do is what I heard. Who they are and what they do. Because who they are on the inside is a lot different than what they do for the public. So there's got to be certain balance there. And I feel like they're going through some identity or self-worth crisis. So if this is not you that needs to hear this message, it's them that needs to hear this message, or you need to help them. This is the situation that they're going through and you need to help them. All right, one more shuffle and then I'll cut. This Hierophant could also mean that you are the one that has been through this. You have been through this before, and it's like you can help them through this now because you've been there before. All right. So the Hierophant is the 9 of Cups. Okay, so this is somebody who has emotional fulfillment. This is somebody who has it all together. And I feel like with this coming up with the Hierophant, I feel like this is, if you pick this pile, I feel like this is you needing to help somebody through a crisis that changed your life, that you've previously went through, that kind of changed your life and you've healed from it and you've moved on from it, but it changed your life in a big way and it made you learn a big lesson and now you're emotionally fulfilled from it. And I feel like this person is going through pretty much the same thing, and I do feel like it's a self-worth identity type of crisis because of a past hurt from somebody who didn't see their self-worth. All right. But it's like they need to go through this in order to learn the lesson that you learned. And if you think about it now, you're a lot more fulfilled than you were before you learned the lesson, right? So this is what they're going through right now. Now, if you if you aren't the teacher or the coach or the counselor through this experience that this person is, if you are the person that is being wounded and being taught this lesson, you really need to open yourself to spirit, to soul source, to help heal and cleanse you, because you need to be able to find the lesson here. All right. Yeah, and then we've got lovers underneath as well. So this is somebody that you love and care for greatly, or it's you needing to find that self-love, that soul love that is deep within you. Okay? Finding your soul worth. Looking at the mirror and saying, I love that person staring back at me, type thing. All right, so we've got the Knight of Wands here. So this could be a fire sign coming in for you. This could be somebody that's going to come help you out in the situation, or this could be just the energy that you are embodying. And it's falling under the angel of balance. So this is telling me that some type of new passion or new thing is going to spark in you. And it's like you're going to take off with it. This is a fast moving card. This is fast paced energy. Okay. It's like, I almost feel like learning this lesson sparks a whole new side of you that you did not know was there. Did not know that it was there at all. It just came to light. And it's like now you got this new whole take on your own self-worth. It's like you now value yourself more. We've got the Ten of Wands in reverse. So this is you dropping a burden. This is you no longer wanting to carry the baggage or the hurt or the pain from the past into your future. This is you finally acknowledging that and letting it go and saying, no, I want a more happier, abundant life. I want to take off on this path instead of being constantly dragged down by all these wands. We've got the Two of Pentacles. So there's going to be some decision that needs to be made here, some type of balance. You know, this is another 2. Some of you might want to look up 22 as well as 33. And also, you know, because we've got balance twice here. So this is about you. I really feel, and this is what I'm getting from Spirit, it's about balancing your self-worth with the worth that you're giving out to the world. Okay, so if you give a lot to everybody else and that is how you feel worthy, or you spend a lot and that is how you feel worthy, or how else whatever we put out in the physical world that makes us feel worthy is not what should make us feel worthy. We should feel worthy of ourselves on the inside. And it's like you coming into balance with that. I mean, it's nice to feel worthy because you've made all this money, or you can make this person happy, or, you know, it's nice to feel that way. But if you put all your worth into that, then you're unbalanced, and then that's where wounds can happen. That's where people can hurt you. So it's about putting that stuff into balance, if you understand what I mean, and having the knowledge on how to do it. All right, and then for your advice, finding sanctuary. Oh, my necklace just fell off. Sorry. I just bought this necklace too. But it's about finding sanctuary. Your advice is to ask Spirit, ask Soul Source, meditate, get closer to Spirit, get closer to whatever it is that you believe in, whether that be God, whether that be the devil, I mean, whatever it might be, nature, the universe. Hey, maybe you're an atheist. Whatever it is that you believe in, your core beliefs, you need to get back in contact with that And if you don't know what they are, you really need to sit and ponder about it, because your core beliefs are where you find your worth. All right? Well, I hope this made sense for some of you. If it did, if it resonated, please let me know in the comments below. I thank you all so much for watching, and if you could, hit that subscribe button for me. Thanks. I will either see you in the next pile pick, or I will see you in the next video. Till then, bye. Okay, so this is for everyone who picked pile 3. I didn't say it in the introduction. I forgot. But hey, that happens, especially when we're getting closer to the Taurus full moon. Not saying that Tauruses forget, but I'm saying that there's certain energies at play here. Okay, so think about Taurus energy. It's all about determination. It's about drive. It's about when you want, Taurus is a fixed sign. So when they focus on something, they really go for that thing. All right, they really go for it. They have drive and determination for it, but they kind of tend to put all their willpower and all their energy into it, so that when they finally do get it, or it misses them, they tend to get lazy, or they tend to crash and burn, like need to take a big time out for a couple of weeks and recharge my batteries, like type thing. All right, so I mean, they get the reputation of being lazy, but they're really not. It's more of like I need to recharge my battery, like type thing. And when we do that, when we're so determined and we go so hard and we overdrive ourselves to get what we want, we cause a lot of unnecessary stress, a lot of unnecessary worry. And when that happens, that takes effect on our health. All right. With the full moon in Taurus here, coming into the Taurus sign, now it can highlight issues of health. It can do that because you're taking your rest now. A lot of us have felt the effects of the Taurus full moon, from I'd say the 1st of November, all the way up until probably when it's done, which would be around the 15th, have been feeling the effects of this Taurus full moon. We've been driving ourselves so hard that now we kind of need to take a break. We need to kind of like relax, and coming right off of the Scorpio new moon, it was like, that was another like deep diving, soul searching, needing to hermit yourself away to get to your own priority, your own soul self, right? So it's like with those 2 moons back to back like that, it's been a very draining, very tiresome couple of weeks. All right, so health can be affected in that category, and that's why I'm talking about it right now, because of what came up in this spread. All right, so your energy is the 4th chakra archangel Raphael, and it is the heart chakra. So those of you who have been physically feeling drained by another person who you are close to, somebody who you love, somebody who could be somebody that hurt you in the past, and you needing to take that physical time out. But whatever the case may be here, there needs to be some type of decision made, and I really feel like there's some type of courage that's emerging from this. I'm feeling your heart chakra, and I'm feeling like some of you really need to pay attention to heart health around this. Whoever picked this pile, you need to pay attention to your heart health. All right. And for some of you, it's because there's another reason why you might be having heart health or blood, something to do with the blood, health-wise, is because of a broken heart from the past. that you still haven't gotten over, still haven't mended or healed that heart chakra. Something that you loved went away recently, or shattered your heart recently, and now your heart chakra needs some mending and some healing. And it's going to take a lot of courage to do that. I feel like some of you need to confront whoever this is that did it to you. You have angels on your side, so you don't have to worry about that. But a lot of you, I feel like some people were telling you over and over, for others of you out there, I feel like some people were telling you over and over and over again, like, hey, don't eat that burger, or hey, you need to watch your smoking because of your heart, or hey, you know, you're putting a lot of stress on your heart right now. Like, I feel like some people have told you maybe go get your heart checked up on, or go get your heart checked, or something to do with your bloodstream. And it's like you just keep pushing it off, pushing it off, pushing it off, pushing it off. You mean to get to it, but you keep forgetting to get to it. You really want to take care of your physical body here. That's what the Taurus, it's earth energy. It's all about your physical body, right? Your material, what is physical in your world, okay? So health and your body go along with that. And I feel like that's what this is saying right here. You really want to pay attention to your health. If there's an ailment that you have been having recently and you keep putting off, it doesn't necessarily have to be the heart. It could be anything inside your body. But if there is like an ailment that you keep putting off going to the doctor to get checked up on, or to get checked up and see on, you need to have the courage and go in there and get checked, okay? Because there might be something wrong there that needs to be looked at. And I'm telling you there is, because that's what I'm getting from Spirit. There is. And you need to go get it checked up on. Some of you might need third opinions. But the reason why I'm saying this is because we also have Seven of Pentacles. We have the Seven of Pentacles for the tarot card. So this is all about, you know, assessing your materials, assessing, you know, like analyzing, trying to find out what's wrong, what works, what doesn't work, prioritizing. And, you know, with Pentacles, that's all about the physical as well. So your physical body. Then we have reminder. Do not forget. I feel like some of you have been forgetting about your health recently. You've been forgetting to take care of yourself because you've been taking care of others. You need to take care of yourself at this time. Answering the call, the time is now. That's your advice. And I haven't even gotten to your tarot yet. I'm supposed to do your tarot and then give you your advice, okay? But that's what you need to do. You need to go get your health checked. Go get a checkup. Whatever ailment you've been suffering from and you keep putting it off, you need to go get it checked out. Because it can be, it can lead to something a little more serious in the future if you don't if you don't take care of it right now and nip it in the bud. You know what I mean? Like if you nip it in the bud now, then it's not going to cause a problem for you later. But if you don't nip it in the bud now and you continue to let it go, then it's going to cause a major problem later. All right? So you need to go get your health checked. I keep saying I'm not going to read for health, and then I just keep coming up. So apparently they want me to step outside my comfort zone. Thank you, Spirit. Oh my God. All right. So, Five of Cups in reverse. Yeah, this is you delaying it. You delaying it, but not delaying it anymore, because this is what the Seven of Pentacles is about. It's like you finally taking notice to it, taking your steps to make it better. All right. This is you not wallowing it anymore in it anymore. All right. This is you remembering that you come first, your body comes first. You can't help other people unless you help yourself. It's also cups here, and it's in the reverse. So that's telling me like somebody coming out of heartbreak or heartache and really taking a look at the material world, what they need, what they don't need, who they don't need. Okay, so this is about purging. Some of you are finally coming to that point where you can purge the wrong people out of your life. This will also affect your health in a positive way. So just remember that, okay? Yeah, and then we got the Hierophant right after that. So that's like knowing, that's spirit helping you. That's like finding, some of you might need to seek counsel or seek a physician. Okay? Sorry, I got a little carried away there. But this is you needing to seek counsel. Yeah, so that's what that means. Seek some type of physician or counsel. You know, if this is if this is mending a heartbreak, you might want to go see somebody older, wiser, that has been through the same situation that can help you out. If this is medical, you know, it's going to see a doctor, you know, finally getting those tests done, finally getting that ailment taken care of. Okay? All right. So what do we got here? We've got the Five of Wands. So there's some type of competition or some type of argument or warring going on here. And this could be competition in a love situation. It's like it could equal, I do see third party with this, like two people in competition for another person. And it's like it's affecting your health and it's affecting your heart chakra. It's affecting your self-love, your self-worth, okay? So you need to ask yourself, is this really what I need in my life? Now, for others of you out there, this could be saying that in a health situation-wise, people telling you, you need to go see a doctor. You need to go get this looked at. And it's like you're firmly adamant, no, I don't. It's not that bad. I don't need to go. I hate hospitals. I hate doctor's offices. I'm good. I'm all good. That's what this is. All right? So take it however it resonates with you. We've got 10 of Pentacles here. So there is a potential for happiness, for good health, for good wealth, for a good heart chakra, good things in your environment. But you need to get the things, and it goes right under a reminder, and don't forget, okay? So this is saying to me that as long as you do what I'm saying, follow my advice, then you should be in a much better place come the new moon in Sagittarius. All right? Come the new moon in Sagittarius, you'll be in a much more happier, healthier place. But if your heart was broken, you need to seek advice from somebody who went through what you went through. If it's your health and you keep putting it on the back burner, you need to pay attention to it. It's critical. I just heard the beeping signs of a machine. It's critical. It's critical that you go get this taken care of for some of you out there. I don't mean to scare you, but it's critical. You need to go to a doctor. All right? The Hermit. Hold on. The Hermit. So this is all about you paying attention to yourself, going with inside yourself, figuring out, you know, if it's your heart chakra, if you have had a broken heart, it's you needing to take time, retreat, and heal. Okay? Answer that call of your own soul self. Pay attention to your own soul self right now. All right? Now, if it's health-wise, it's about you really paying attention to your body. What is going on with your body that needs more attention than normal? What on your body do you have aches? Where on your body do you have pains? Where on your body has something popped up that had never been there before. You need to take that into account. It's really about soul reflecting and about your physical reflecting. Okay? You need to answer, and with this answering the call, the time is now. I feel like this advice is going for your soul self. It's like answering that call of your soul self. Like your soul self is saying, I can't be in this conflict anymore or this competition anymore because it's killing me. All right? It's your soul self waking up to the fact that, yeah, there's some things that I need to look at, that I need to attend to. These people have been telling me to go to a doctor, and I keep saying I'm going to do it, but then I never do it. Okay? So this is you finally answering that call of yourself. Okay? Your soul's call. Whether that be in a heartbroken, needing to heal from heartbreak sense, needing to heal your heart chakra, or that be like a physical body ailment that you need to pay attention to and heal. This whole thing is about healing, analyzing yourself and healing. This necklace just keeps coming off, so maybe I should just keep it off. But yeah, it's about self-healing. Okay? Well, if this resonated with you, please let me know in the comments below. If it, however it's playing out for you, however it's affecting you, just please, if people have been telling you, you need to go get this checked out, you need to go get this looked at, please do it. Please do it. If you're in heartbreak, or you're dealing with heartbreak right now, I feel so bad for you because I know how bad that hurts, especially with your heart chakra. It affects your heart chakra so bad. So seek higher counsel. Seek counsel from somebody who's gone through it before. All right? This is about you healing. This is about your healing, nobody else's. All right? Everybody else can F off. It's about you. Yeah, just let me know. If you didn't pick Pile 4, and this is where I leave you, I just want to say thank you for watching, and thank you for subscribing. And I'll see you in my next video. If you did pick Pile 4, I'll see you over there. Alright, so this is for everybody who picked Pile 4. So if you picked Pile 4, this one is for you. Hold on a second. Okay. So, alrighty. I should have said it at the beginning, and for those of you who have already heard this spiel about the Taurus full moon, you can go ahead and skip through. But on the 12th, I keep forgetting that date for some reason. I even have it written down here, and I keep looking back at my calendar. But okay, so the Taurus full moon is going to be around the 12th. So 6 days before it, the day of, and the day after are the most, or the 3 days after are the most significant days of this moon. So like for a week around that full moon, okay, with the moon being in the middle of the week, this is where these powers are going to be heightened. Now, if we think of Taurus, Taurus is all determination, drive, going for what they want. They have laser focus because they're a fixed sign, all right, on their destination. They are they're very materialistic. They like nice things. They like a nice home. They are homebodies. They like that sense of security, that sense of safeness, okay, that sense of that stability, okay. So especially if you have like Taurus in your second house, and you pick this pile, this message might be very, very, very significant for you. This is all about like your stability, like how you gain your wealth and stuff. You know, that your wealth is going to be called into question. You're going to feel like you are not stable, or you might feel like you're trapped by this mundane, like I have to get up, go to work, you know, come home and do the same thing over and over and over and over and over again. It's going to feel very repetitive around this full moon because the moon comes in and it heightens our emotions. right? And Taurus, they feel most safe when they're at home, when they have that their finances in check, when they have that steady job, when they can pay the bills, when they can, you know what I mean? They feel the most secure in themselves when they are able to do those things. So, even if you're not a Taurus, with the moon coming into this sign, it's like that's where it's going to be highlighted for you, okay? So it's going to be like your sense of security, your sense of safeness is going to be called into question, or you're going to have to take a second look at it. All right. So with that being said, let's get into your reading. All right. So we got the first chakra, Archangel Michael. All right. Root chakra. What did I say? I said the root chakra is all about stability, security, how we find our footing in the world, how we maintain this sense of I am stable. I don't have to worry about chaos. I don't want to worry about chaos. All right. And that's what this full moon in Taurus is telling you. If you've been experiencing a lot of chaos lately, it's like now you are finally understanding the need for stability and security. If you don't have a lot of chaos in your world and it's like repetitive, like, oh, I'm always doing this, I'm always going to work, I'm always paying bills, nothing is different, nothing is new. It's because you've got a very good free-flowing root chakra going on right here. It's like you're very rooted in where you are in life, what you're doing in life, where you need to be in life. It's like you're rooted there. You've planted yourself there. You're not going anywhere, all right? The moon message but you know, there is a need. There is a need to go somewhere with this. We've got, 3 and 5 is 8. 8 is the need for change. The need for something to come in to change you up from the mundane. Maybe to shake up your stability. Make you feel like you aren't as stable. For some of you, it might. What I'm getting from Spirit is that your stability might be coming into question. There might be something that might rock the foundation of your stability. The moon message here is trapped. See the bird in there? The bird wants to fly free, but can't because they're trapped. Some of you could be trapped by the need to be with somebody who is stable, who can help support you, who can give you that security, that abundance that you need. And it's like around this Taurus full moon, it's like you're really like taking into your emotions like, yeah, I'm stable, but I kind of feel trapped in the same way. It's like, how do I get free? Because once you break free, you're not stable anymore, right? You're flying around. You're going a million different places. You're not stable anymore. You're not rooted to one place, right? But while you're rooted, you're feeling trapped, okay? That's what the feeling of this moon is about. Some of you are going to be feeling trapped in your stability. It might not just be with a person that you're in love with that is like taking care of you and taking care of your stability and making sure that you have everything. It could be a job that you feel trapped in. If you picked this number, it could be a job that you feel trapped in, that you've been doing every single day, but you do it because you know you're going to get that paycheck. You know it's going to take care of you financially wise. You know it's going to give you a roof over your head. You know it's going to give you food in your stomach, okay? But around the Taurus full moon, you're going to be feeling trapped in it. It's going to be like you want to break this monotony. You need a change. You need to somehow break free from this. That's what you're feeling, okay? We've got the Fool as the tarot card here. So this is needing to take a risk. This is needing to do something different. This is needing to go into a new, different direction. Okay, this is you needing to really think about and focus on how to break free of those constraints, how to break free of that trapped feeling that you're going to be feeling, because yeah, a lot of you who picked this, you're going to be feeling trapped around this time. And if you didn't pick this, but you know somebody, or like you're with somebody that gives you stability, they could be feeling trapped by this if you're not feeling trapped by this. So just keep in mind, you can reverse the energies here. But that's basically what that means. So let's break it down with the tarot, and I'll get a little more in depth with this. Oh, wow, it's already an hour and 23. I didn't mean for it to go that long. All right, spirits, my soul family, what is this Fool about for trapped and first chakra? For the group that picked pile number 4. Please, thank you, my soul family. For some of you, I feel like your power has been stripped because you are kind of like, I just heard, a slave to the person or thing that's making you stable. That's why you're feeling trapped. That's because you've been stripped of your power and you've been made a slave. But it's like this Taurus new moon is forcing you to reflect on that so that you can step into your own power, because you can create your own stability, your own structure. There's no need to be trapped by anybody else. All right, one more shuffle and then I'll cut. And you know, that Fool right there, that's saying to take the risk, to actually acknowledge that part of yourself, to step into your own power here. You don't have to be trapped. Sorry about that. We got the 7 of Swords. So this, in this deck, to me, it's somebody who is deceiving themselves, somebody who is lying to themselves, okay? It's like they've got their own ideas and they're not taking these other two. All right. Now, in a lot of other decks, it means deception, it means deceit, it means sneakiness, it means stuff like that. But along with the Fool, you know, it's like you have to confront what you're afraid to confront on the inside. You have to take that risk and actually confront what it is that is making you feel trapped. Okay? For a lot of you, it's your security. All right? And that's scary to confront. That's scary for anybody to confront. Even the people, you know, that aren't as more serious about their security as others. It's a very, very scary thing to confront, especially with ourselves. But I feel like you're in denial about that, but it's like, and for some of you, I'm getting sneaking out in the middle of the night. So like if you're trapped in a situation where this person is your security, but you know that if you say something, they're going to flip the script, or they're going to become crazy, or it's like you need to get out secretly. For some of you, I'm getting the need to get out secretly. So you can't tell this person that you're relying on for stability that you're getting out. It's like you got to almost do it in the heat of the night, like in the heat of an emotion. For some of you, you haven't even planned this and you're just going to go. You're going to take that risk and you're just going to go. And I feel like it's going to shock the crap out of you. But you have that security and that stableness inside you. This is your energy. So you have that stability. Even if you feel like you don't, it's like as soon as you get out of the situation, it's like your eyes wake up to the fact that, hey, I can do this myself. I don't need that person to make me feel secure and stable. So I feel like for some of you, that's what's going to have to be done. For others of you, this could be you leaving a job and taking a risk on a new job, but you having to do it in a secret way. Like, not tell your boss that you're looking for another job until you actually found that other job. And then you say, hey, I found another job. See ya. Okay. So, whatever it is, this is escape. I'm feeling like I'm getting escape off this card. I'm getting escape. The need to escape. With Trapped and the Fool. So it's like you need to escape the situation. You need to get away from the situation. And you're really going to feel this around the Taurus full moon. We've got the King of Cups here. So you could be dealing with a Cancer, somebody who is very strong in their emotion, very sound in their emotion. It might be somebody that doesn't show their emotion very often. But they have good control on their emotions, but you can see that they care. You can see that they love you. But I'm also getting emotional manipulation off this card. You know, normally I only get that when the card is upside down like that, but it's going right under. Or this could be you. This could be you. This could be you. This could be you. It could be you are a Cancer. Or it could be you being a Scorpio, because Scorpio is King of Cups. So it could be manipulation. It might be you have to manipulate yourself out of this situation. Could be that. Or it could be that you've finally gained control over your emotions, and it's like now you know where you need to go and how to step into your power. We've got the Ten of Wands. So there is something burdensome, and it goes right underneath Trapped. So it's like you've been with this person for a long time, or you've been with this company for a long time. And at first it seemed passionate and fun and cool, and you were making this money, and this person was helping you out, and everything was secure and everything was stable. After a while, it became this trap, this burdensome trap that you got stuck in. But now you're emotionally okay to break free of this. I feel like you really feel that trapped energy around the Taurus full moon. I feel like you really feel trapped by the stability that you have in your life. And it's like you need to break free. You need to bust free. All right? You need to not be so stable for a little bit. It's all about balance in our world, okay? Six of Wands, recognition. Being recognized, recognizing the truth, okay, recognizing the truth of the matter, all right, recognizing that you don't need somebody to make you stable. That job, while it may make you financially stable, it doesn't make you stable in other ways. It makes you feel trapped in other ways. This could also be a job offer coming in for you. Could be a job offer coming in for you. All right. Or it could be you threatening your job that you're going to leave unless they give you a pay raise. And it's like, okay, well, here comes the pay raise. All right. You're taking that risk to ask for the pay raise and for them recognizing it in you and giving you that pay raise or that recognition that you needed. Could be once you're starting to leave, then that person or that job finally sees the worth in you and wants to keep you. So they're offering you more money and, or they're offering you better things in the marriage or the relationship. And it's like you really want to believe them, but it's like that sense of feeling trapped is like really driving you to step into your own power. You are strong beyond measure. So it can be like giving you this, like with both of these here, I feel a person that feels trapped, especially with this and this. I feel a person who feels trapped and is tired of this and is stepping into their power. They are taking that leap of faith and escaping the situation that they're trapped in. That's what I feel like. That's what I feel like. And if this doesn't resonate with you, this resonates with somebody around you. So it could be like a brother or sister of yours who are feeling trapped at work, and all of a sudden you hear them say, oh yeah, I left my job. And then you're like, oh my God, why'd you do that? You know? And they're like, because I couldn't take it anymore. But then like a couple of days later, they get a brand new job offer. All right. Or it could be the person that you're financially supporting is feeling this way, feeling trapped, and they need to bust free. They need to escape. They need to be set in their own power. So this is just letting you know what's going on with them. So however this resonates with you, and like I said, you can reverse the energies. It can be vice versa. However this is resonating with you, please let me know in the comments. Please share. I love reading them and I love answering them. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you for all your subscribes and your shares. Like I said, I did a big jump last week and I was extremely shocked because I didn't put nothing up on my channel, and all of a sudden I just got all these likes, so and these subscribes. So thank you so much to whoever has done that for me. I greatly appreciate you, and I will see you all in the weekend pile pick. Bye.